So this fast forward is used when we make changes in the new branch and we merge that into the master branch, but we don't have any new commits in the master branch. So it just fast forwards to the latest commits. But if we have also changes in the master branch, so first we switch to the 2000 branch and then we modify this file and add in this untracked file, and then we make a commit. And after that we switch to the master, and here if we create a new file and add and commit that, and then if we make changes to the new file, we modify that and again add and commit. So we have two new commits in the master file, in the master branch. And then if we use merge to merge the new branch, we get this merge made by the ORT strategy. So here when we write this merge, this will open in the VS Code to write the commit. So this merge will then be used as a commit. This will make a new commit just for merging. So then if we see by git log, we have both the new commits of the new branch 2000 and also the master branch, and after that we have a commit here of merging. So we can use merge commit while we have changes in both the branches that we have to merge. Now, uh, for example, if we delete the new branch and another branch that we had, so we just have master branch here. Now for this gives an error because we had some changes in this other branch. But we still want to delete that, so we use this capital D. But for deleting this 2000, it did not generate an error because we committed all the changes and merged that into the master branch. So it is not anything different. So now we create two new branches. After that, we make changes in a playlist.txt file. We make two changes in both the branches and we make two commits in both of these. And after that, now if we have to merge, so this will generate this error, this conflict, because for example, we create two new commits for both of these new branches. So for that, for example, we have different types of songs in one of the branch and different types of songs in other branch, but they're from the same playlist.txt file. So this will generate a conflict, uh, which commit to be taken in the merge. So first we will have to resolve that conflict, then we can move further. Here we create a new branch and then we want to merge X branch into that. So this creates a conflict and this will open this in the VS Code like this. So these are the changes of the Y branch and these are the changes in the X branch. So we had this and both song 1 and song 2 were same in both the branches. So this is asking us to keep which change we want to keep. If we want this to be kept in this file uh, at the time of merging or this for both of them. So we can just remove these and keep both the changes or delete one of the other. So after resolving this these conflicts, then we can use merge. So we then commit that changes, and then if you use this log, we see the merge in the new branch. So here we use a new branch to merge X, and we resolve the conflict by selecting the changes in VS Code. Now we have git diff command. So this diff command tells the difference from the last uh, commit to the current state. For this, we create a new folder and we give initialize the repository, and then we add a new file, commit that change, and then we add a color, some color into this, write something, and then commit. Similarly, we use this 3 more times. So first, if you write git diff, this will not give anything because all of these are committed. So now if we change something in this file, and then we use this. So this git diff command gives us the complete detail of what is changed in a particular file. So for example, in this file, first we had this red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So here we remove that purple and instead we write indigo. So this gives the complete detail of that minus purple plus indigo. And here minus A, this is the previous commit. And then this is the current change that we are in. And for using diff command, this has to be unstaged. So this tells the difference what happened after a commit and the current unstaged position. So we have this. Now, for example, we use add the current state of the colors. So now it is staged. So this tip will not show anything. Now, if we want to see for both unstaged and staged, we can use this head in uppercase, give diff head. So this shows the same result. Now, if we commit the new change also, and we create a new file here, so diff will not show anything here because it gives the difference. So this file is a new file right now. So after we add something in this new file, so then we can use this git diff head. Since we staged that here, so we have to use diff head, and this gives us the detail for in minus. It was a null file because there was nothing here, and then after we had this numbers.txt file. So since it is just created, so it gives a result like this. And then if we write something, for example, I write this one, so plus one, this gives the complete detail. of the changes. Now, if we make some changes in this file, for example, we remove this indigo and add violet and indigo again. So we only see with this, we only see this change and not the member change because that is already staged here. But with diff head, we see both the changes, unstaged or staged. And then to see staged changes with diff, we use this right stage here. So this gives this changes after the last commit to for staged position right now. If we stage the colors file also, we see diff stage both of these. And we can also write the file name here with diff or diff head to get the details of exactly that particular file. So we get this. We can get both of these. Now we make some more changes in both of these files and then use commit. Now if we create a new branch here called code, and here if we remove all these even numbers, just keep the odd numbers. And then after that we add a new odd number here. We commit that. So now we can use this double dot and write two branch names to see the difference between two branches. So whatever we committed here and what we committed here will give the difference in both of these. So from master branch to old branch, we removed this 2 and 4 even numbers. We kept 1 and 3. So it is as usual. And then on plus, we have this 5. So we added this new 5. So this gives the complete difference from master commit to the last commit on the old branch. And if we write this in different order, old and master, so here we have 2 and 4 as plus and 5 as minus. So now we remove some colors and we commit that. So we can see which colors were removed by using this diff between these two branches. And here we have them in plus because the order is reversed. Now we switch to our master branch and we log one line to see all the logs here. So here we can use these IDs, commit IDs. We can copy and paste the commit IDs here to see the difference between these two. For example, we take this commit ID at red, and we only had one added one color called red here, and then the other ID is this blue and purple. So we had these five more colors here. So the difference here is from red here that the minus and to this file to this state of file we have on these six colors present. So this diff can be used to get the difference between commits and branches like this also. Now we have git stash command. So git stash command can be used when we make some changes in a branch where we're in a branch and we make some changes to some files, but we don't want to commit that yet. So we can use this git stash. So this will save the current state of our changes. And after that, if we want to switch to a different, if we want to switch to a different branch, we can do that and then come back later to the same branch. And then we can use git stash pop to undo the save, and we get our files as usual without any commits. So we use git stash on this old branch. So we made some changes here. We had, it shows us this that no commits are made. So after we use git stash, we see that on git status, nothing to commit, we get this. So whatever changes we make to our file after using git stash, they will come back to the previous state. And then we switch to a master and whatever we do, and then switch to old again. And then we use this git stash pop to see that the previous state, whatever changes we made, they will come back to the files and we display them when we see them in VS Code. So we can use stash and stash pop to save the current state of a branch. And here, for example, we create a new branch. So Z, we modify the files and add commit that. So now we don't have anything to commit here. So now, for example, we make some changes in the numbers file and we use stash. Here, for example, we use stash multiple times. For example, we make changes one time and then we use stash to save those changes, and then we make some other change to the file, and then again we write the stash, and then again do this 3 times. So we have multiple stash. This is not very common to use, but we can have these multiple stashes on the same branch and on the same file. So then we can see them by using the stash list. And this is the name of the last commit that we had. We have the three stash. This is the stash ID. So we can go and pop, use pop on a particular stash by putting its stash ID here. So this will pop that. We can change that, and then we can also drop a particular stash by putting git stash drop and stash ID, and also with this clear, we clear the entire stash list. So we have nothing. Now we write log. This is because this becomes very big. So we use log one line, and we have all these commits that we had in our Git repository till now. So now we can go back to a particular commit by using this commit ID. For example, we use this commit ID where we go to this commit. So here we had some changes, but we commit that changes and then we switch to master, and then we use that commit ID to switch to that. So now our head is pointing at this particular commit with this ID. Usually head points towards the branch, not a particular commit, and we do commits in a particular branch. But here we are in a detached head state where head is detached from the branch and points towards a commit. Now we can see we put log here. We see only five commits that came before that. Here we have all of these above it, so it will not show them. So that's how we can go to a particular commit very far back in time also to see also the whatever uh, content was on our files during that commit will be displayed only, so we can see our files like that.